What's going on? It's time to talk about another sci-fi thriller. This is called The Cyberstalking. Released by Lance Atlantis, who knows when, probably in like the late 90s. Produced by Ken Gord and written by Joe Gannon and directed by Brian Grant, who's also done a few other films like Sweet Poison, uh, Gladiatress, Lennon's Last Weekend, and The Immortals, to name a few of them. So, yeah, the cyber stalking. An independent company uh, develops this interesting software where when you go into like dream and stuff and you fantasize about your biggest fantasy, whether it's being a pop star or just like a romantic guy out on a balcony with like Romeo and Juliet, all the same stuff guys think about. Yeah, they basically make it so it comes to life in a nightclub setting. So if you want to be there's like people go to this club and it's like big lights backlit and it's all hologram. So the whole, if wherever you want, fantasize where your show is going to be, it comes up, and yeah, and how you dress and stuff. So yeah, but the film follows this like group of people develop this, and a hacker actually manages to get in and start causing havoc in it. So there's like this dark being in the crowd, which actually ends up killing some of the people. And they have to figure out, one, is it real? Two, who's doing it? And then how are they going to overcome it? And they're also trying to keep this all hidden from the public eye and the government and stuff because it's stolen government property, obviously. So, yeah. But yeah, you learn that halfway through the film. But yeah, for the first half, it's kind of slow, this movie. Now I do love like the babes in it, like the girls and stuff in this are fantastic looking. A lot of really good, cute ones for all you single guys out there, or girls if you're interested in that. And yeah, there's a lot of good ones. The acting's okay in this. Some are better than others, but it's still pretty decent. It does have like a little cheapy feel to it. The cinematography was not the greatest. It definitely has like the TV episode sort of feel to it, like a TV episode instead of like a actual film. But yeah, but overall, the concept of this was pretty interesting, and it sort of like predates like the movie Gamer and stuff like that. It's not really a full blown action; it's more like a who done it mystery. But yeah, you get some cool characters and stuff, like two girls who want to be like a pop star. So you it starts off with this one pop song and you see like the pop star doing it and then you realize it's actually computer generation, and then the girl who idolizes the same pop star does it and it's the same thing and stuff. So but yeah, but for what it is, it's a decent action thriller with a little sci-fi edge mixed in there. It does actually get it does actually hide who it is pretty well, actually. I was pretty impressed with that. Um, yeah, it took a little bit for me to realize who the actual killer was and stuff. And it was a good cat and mouse type game that they played. Now, this film does get really repetitive because they do only have like one or two songs to use at their disposal. So, yeah. And then there's also some side characters of one of the girls that gets killed in the beginning. Her brother's also there trying to figure out who killed her. So you got two parallel people groups trying to figure out who the killer is. And the second one is not really relatable. They kind of help each other out for a tiny bit, but then it goes nowhere. But yeah, overall, it's a good little cat and mouse game with like some cheapy flaws to it. Typical of any like independent low budget film. So yeah, but overall, I thought it was a semi decent watch. It is a little slow with the pacing and stuff, but overall, it's an interesting concept, just executed okay. It was, but also that could be also because of budget restraints, because the CG and the way they like change it looks very cartoony nowadays, which is really funny. But I do like the costumes and like some of the makeup and stuff, like the hairstyles and stuff like that is neat, retro looking and stuff, which is cool. And yeah, so definitely not one I'd go out of my way and rewatch over and over again, but it was a good little like time waster. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes, so it's not that bad. And yeah, it was just pretty entertaining for the most part, which is good. So I'm gonna give this the cyber stalking a 2.5 out of 5. And yeah, there's a trailer link down below if you ever want to check it out. It was released under like Cyber Stalker, Cyber Stalking, The Cyber Stalking, and a couple other titles. So yeah, but yeah, I'll try to find my best to find the trailer again and link it down below so you can check it out if it sounds interesting to you. Um, yeah, also check out my Instagram. This link down below where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story, where I hide the film title in a hashtag and put the subgenre film in a hashtag so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is always linked down below too, where that's where I post my first star rating right after watching the video, watching the film. So follow me on one of those two platforms to stay in the loop of what's coming up down the pipeline. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. Let me know what you thought of it. And if you have any films that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Yeah, and make sure you subscribe because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. And I absolutely have no idea what I'm going to talk about next. I have a rough idea of what I'm going to do, but definitely going to try to venture into some territories where I haven't really touched on very much. I think I have like one horror film to do, and then yeah, we'll be venturing into maybe comedy or even drama. Who knows? Something like that. But yeah, but for now, watch out for all those cyber killers out there that are taking over our systems and somehow killing people in real life. That happens a lot. So yeah, definitely watch out for all those. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So yeah, see you then. Cheers.